Hi, my name is Kendall and I've been investing and trading in stocks for 3 years now. So I think the easiest way to describe that is just to kind of go through my schedule of what I do, like specifically during summers when I'm day trading. So first thing I generally do is I go on FinViz, which is a program online, and I had a FinViz Elite, which gives me a lot of good features for stock research and looking at charts. And what I do in the morning first is I look at what penny stocks have the highest gains for that morning, the highest gains in pre-market, because that's where all the volume is. And so after I look at all the penny stocks that are up for the day, I kind of see why they're up. I look at what news brought them up, and I say, like, is this news like legitimate? Is this news like worthy of bringing the stock price up that much? And is there volume to support the move? And then once I do that, I add those penny stocks to my watch list, and I watch them throughout as the trading day begins. So I'll watch to see if there's a dip right away, if I should buy on that dip based on indicators and patterns and such. So that's basically what I do, and I do this along with the Discord servers that I'm in, Nvidia and Pacific Wind Trading, I think. Nvidia I highly recommend. It has some professional day traders in it, professional swing traders, professional options traders, former Wall Street CFOs, and they're really knowledgeable, and they put in their picks. And so, I talk with them while I'm trading and decide, when I'm going in, if I'm not going in. And yeah, that's basically what I do during most of the summer days. And I use TD Ameritrade and Robinhood to trade. Well, I mostly trade with Robinhood, I'd say, because Robinhood has no commissions and they have pretty easy options trading. It's basic options trading, but it's good enough for where I'm at with options. I don't feel as though I'm confident enough to use in-depth strategies with options specifically. And Robinhood has most of the stocks that I'm trading, most penny stocks. I don't like trading over-the-counter stocks. Robinhood doesn't have those, but those are riskier and generally really low priced, like 2 cents, 1 cent a piece. So yeah, I use Robinhood because of the ease of access. I've also used UStockTrade for day trading because that doesn't have the day trading rules where you can only make 3 day trades within 5 days. And so that's really useful because you're buying and selling from other people specifically. So UStockTrade is really useful for day trading, although it is a riskier platform because it's smaller. So I've used that as well. TD Ameritrade I use for more in-depth analysis of stocks, and I'd use that for research more so than actually buying, but it's obviously a very good resource to buy on as well, one of the more professional ones. In terms of research, I use FinViz for a lot of research. On my phone, I use Webull, so a lot of times I'll have my computer, and I'll have Robinhood on my computer, I'll have FinViz, I'll have TD Ameritrade, and then on my phone next to me I'll have Webull, just so I can see daily fluctuations in different stocks and watch 2 things at once as well. Discord servers, they provide a really good community that you can't really find anywhere else in the stock. There's a lot of different places where you can discuss stocks, like there's Reddit, subreddits for stocks as well, but those don't really have live messaging as much. And then there's a service called StockTwits that a lot of people use, and that's how I actually got introduced into the stock trading community through StockTwits. But on StockTwits, there's just a lot of people posting a lot of things without any proof to back up what they're saying. They're just what they call pumping the stocks. And so I actually fell victim to that when I very when I first started trading at the very beginning. I was just like got caught up in the flow of people in stock twits, and that's how I lost some money at the beginning. But Discord servers, they have more guaranteed professionals. They post why they're buying, what price, and it's all about finding people who you can trust and people that you can work together with to make money. Well, options are much riskier than normal stocks. You're basically, if you bought like $100 stock and it went up $1, then you're making $1, right? But if you buy options for that $100 stock and it goes up $1, the options could be going up 15%, 20% based on that move. So there's a lot more volatility in options trading, especially with shorter expiration dates. So buying options that expire in a week or 2 weeks, there's a lot more volatility in those because short moves can make the difference on whether or not that option is going to make money for you. Well, I first started in stock trading in 2014, I believe, when my parents gave me a stock gift card. There's like $50 of stock through forgot the name of the app. It was Stockpile, actually, was the first trading service I used, and I just used that to buy Netflix and Amazon, which were just companies I believed in that would do well. And I just let that sit for a while. I wasn't really watching it or keeping up with the stock market. But about a year ago, I got more into stock trading and research, and I wanted to take that money out of those really stable stocks and try to mess around with it a little bit to learn with penny stocks and day trading. And so I started watching penny stocks, and I recommend that that's what you do before you start trading. You use paper trades and just watch stocks throughout the day. And then I started day trading through stock twits at first. That's how I got introduced to penny stocks and stocks that were volatile. And then after that, I found someone on stock twits who was in the Nvidia server, and so I joined that. And that, along with research and YouTube videos, just really helped me grow my knowledge and get more into trading. I actually prefer analytical trading. I believe that you can make a lot more money in a shorter amount of time with analyzing stock patterns and charts. Don't get me wrong, fundamentals are very important, but especially in the world of penny stocks, fundamentals don't matter at all. I've seen companies that are horrible, horrible companies that aren't making any money, go up 80% in a day just because of a technical breakout on their charts. But if I'm investing in a long-term company, a larger cap company, I would definitely look at the fundamentals first before doing any technical work. The most important thing I can say is don't get caught up in your emotions. When I first started trading, I would, if I had a loss, I would just be so invested in that loss, and I would just watch the computer all day long, hoping that it would go back up instead of thinking analytically and cutting my losses and moving on. So yeah, you can't be emotionally invested in your trading. You have to trade like a casino, and how you do that is you play the odds. So if you find a pattern where 90% of the time that pattern is paying off and 10% of the time it doesn't, then you're going to make money on that pattern no matter what. So you just have to play the odds, you have to play it smart, and you can't be afraid to take losses and learn your lesson and move on.
Very cool. And I think that's all I had for you. Thank you so much.
Cool, thank you, Audie. You're so professional and nice.
No, I only did that because I